Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures, 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 we paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis, and we are live, and it's Friday. It's also the revealing day of all the bids on my 8 nights, technically 6, of our 8 nights of Kingdom Death Minis. So, so good to see everybody. Let's see, Lamunis and Robosh and Amberton are here. Welcome. It says, I'm going to name my band 8 hours till mensch. I love it. It's actually, the whole rank is such a mensch. You're such a mensch. I know, right? Going nuts as part for my current build is vanished. Going nuts as a part. Oh, a part for your build is vanished. No. I had my hand 10 minutes ago and now it's hiding from me. I completely understand. That happens to me almost every stream. Let's see. All right, good evening. So we are streaming at a weird time today because I'm going to go see Cats. Sorry. It's probably going to be a bad movie, but I'm going to enjoy it because I love the musical and I like the songs, and they can't really change the songs that much. But yeah, I got to see Rise of Skywalker, I think that's what it is, yesterday. It was awesome, really awesome. I won't tell you anything except for I will definitely be seeing it again, okay? You hear, people didn't really like the musical Cats either, so I'm not really putting a lot of stock into people who are complaining about the movie. The CGI weirds people out, I get that. That's probably the part that I'll have the biggest complaint about. But, I mean, it's T.S. Eliot's Cats, and it's the musical, and I love it, and so I think it's going to be okay. I mean, I'm going to go anyway, right? So, before we do the reveal for the bids, I'm going to wait for more people to come, but also I have some more minis to finish, and so I want to get at least Necromancer done. We've got her and her base to finish today, and as far as these two, I might not be able to get these done today, but what I'm going to do, this is a promise I'm going to make to everybody, I'm going to reveal the bids. Whoever wins, wins. They can wait to pay me until I have the finished model. Because these three are unfinished. And I don't expect anybody to do anything while those are unfinished. So we can always hold off. I want to do them right. And I'm going to be in Colorado for a week. So I won't be able to get to these until after the new year. I'm going to try to get, I don't think Necromancer is going to take me that long. So I might be able to get at least Halloween pinup done. And so my plan is to just collect the bids on the finished ones. The unfinished ones will wait until after the new year. When they're finished, I'll post the pictures. People can, deal with it then. And then, of course, we'll go down the list if somebody decides they don't have the money anymore or whatever. But for those, then they'll go to the next bidder. But yes, I'm gonna really do. I want to do right by these minis. I want to make sure they look good and they are ready to go. Speaking of which, I'm going to show off all of the minis that are currently finished right now, and you'll be able to adjust final bids, right, if you wish. And let me get all these three. Oh, I took some pictures, but they're just kind of whip pictures. Here we go. Okay, so the first one we have is the finished Pinup Holiday Twilight Night. She is ultra cute. So she is on there. And let me put the link for the form if you're still interested in bidding, because we'll be taking bids at least until I reveal them. Once I reveal them, we're not going to take any more bids. Can I make that one? Okay, we're going to copy link. It didn't let me make the link smaller. That's interesting. Let me see if it'll let me. Nope. Okay, I want to give you guys the link. Meh Skywalker. More excited to watch the season. Yeah, but did you see it? Did you see it? Because you're going meh, but did you actually see it? There you go. But you guys know I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm going to enjoy it no matter whether or not it's good or not, probably. The only movie I didn't like of the Star Wars franchise was Rogue One. I didn't care about any of the characters, and I know you're not supposed to care because they all die. But the story just wasn't interesting to me. You have tickets? Awesome. Nope, just haven't cared for the last two movies, so not. Yeah, no, that's probably fair. Luminous, if you didn't like the last two, you probably won't like this one. Especially, yeah. So J.J. Abrams did a better job than the other dude with what he could. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I just loved it. I'm glad that it came to the ending that it did. I think, sure, it could have been better, but Star Wars has always been, it's never been like a super serious, it's never been super serious. It's always been a little campy, a little bit like not exactly low budget, but it's always been, it's been what it's been, you know? Even the first 3 movies were not, you know, perfect. And there's a lot of people who don't even like those movies, so. All right, so we got Twilight Night. Here's Nico, the white speaker. She's all done. I finished her little lamp. She is all glowed up with her OSL. So cute and pretty. Really? Oh, you can't see this on camera, but her eyes are absolutely beautiful. Like, I did a really good job on her eyes. And then we had the, this one came out really nice. This was the Ringtail Survivor. She's cute as heck. We did her on stream. You guys got to see her entirely painted. I did just a little few touch-ups on her. I don't think it's doing very well here. Many of empty seats. Wow. Okay. It was completely full when I went, but it was last night, so. All right, and then this is the Investment Sniper, which I was really happy with how she came out. She's cute. I think I might add a little more contrast to her outfit because I feel like she needs something. She's a little bit flat. So, but I mean, the color-wise and quality-wise, she is really good. And I love how her blonde hair came out. And her face is really good. You can't really quite see it, but she's got perfect eye and perfect little lips. Then, this is the Architect. Let me hold him back a little bit. Male Architect, and I did a bunch of, so what happened with this guy? We had the other Male Architect, this one, that didn't have the little hat. And I had this one already done. So I was like, why don't I just save myself some time? We'll put him up, and I really like him. So, and if somebody doesn't like that scheme, I'll paint this one up and he'll go with the other unfinished. So we'll see who won the bid on him. And if they really want another scheme, I can try that. But let's see. Let's try to get Necromancer done. So I'm going to start with this base, which is very difficult to see in this light, but we're going to get painting on it. Nice work on the white. I know white is so hard to paint too. It did come out really nice. I could see some touch-ups that I need to put on there, but The Last Jedi was horrific. Therefore, not interested in the latest installment. Change my mind. I'm not going to do that, Beef. You can feel whatever you want. Everybody gets their own opinions. EDM. All right, we're going to have some EDM. Yeah, I'm not going to change your mind. You can like whatever, you know, you can not like things or you can like things. I'm not going to do that. I, however, will love the hell out of all 3 of the last movies. I really enjoyed them. I had my own personal reasons for really liking them that no one else will understand because they're that personal. And it just resonated with me, you know, in a way that it won't with other people. So, you know, I'm not going to say you're going to like them because I don't know. It's not my taste, if you know, or sorry, not my job to make you like something. All right, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and rinse out my little cup of water. Hey, Frictadino, how are you? Nightmare Ram is horrific. You still love it. It is horrific. Nightmare Ram. I'm good. Is it evening? Yes, it is. Well, it's 2:40 in the afternoon for me, so that means it's 7 hours. Do we have 7 hours between us? I think that means it's in the evening for you. I think something fell in my trash can real quick that wasn't supposed to. Nope, just cups. Okay, I'm good. All right, we're gonna put water in this one. Here we go. Fresh water. And I left, oh, the cap to this fell. That's what fell. I was like, what fell? All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I do need my little handy dry brush. Whenever you're painting brick, you know, you can paint every dang brick, but it actually is probably gonna look better if you dry brush it, and if you do dry brush it in a way. What time am I planning on announcing the winning bidders? How about after we finish Necromancer? Right after we finish her, we'll do it. You wanted to say hello? Hello, Diomedes Industries. We're gonna announce the winning bids today, probably right after we get this Necromancer done, and I'm gonna, let's say we'll do it in an hour, either way. How about that? You got 21:40, so you just got home from work, eating some meatball and that's so awesome. I love it. All right, I'm gonna start with this dark, beautiful, purpley color. You can already, let me see if I can adjust this lighting a little bit. Hold on. Okay, you gotta adjust this because it's so dark you can't see anything. Video, gain. There we go. That's much better. Apply. Okay. Totally better. I'm gonna put this as my base, as my dark color. How do we bid? Okay, that's right. I was gonna give you so there, Lamunis has the link. So go to the link and you can pick which model you want to bid on. Don't forget we have this one and this one as well, which won't be painted until after I get back from Colorado. So if you bid, you're kind of bidding on unpainted minis that will be painted. So just know that. I will definitely, I feel like I'll do a better job on them because I'll have more time, but I'm not gonna send out any minis that somebody, if they're not happy with something and you got the winning bid, you just let me know and I'll work on it until you're happy with it. I think everybody's gonna be really happy, especially the people who got really good deals on their bids. Hello, Jamie G. We're doing a Hanukkah special today. So happy Hanukkah to you. All right, there we go. So there's the start of our red brick. And I'm gonna add some actual red now. And then see. Try to center it in the middle so it actually has a brick texture to it. There we go. And we're gonna do the bottom too. I think you have two, I do have two audio tracks. Thank you for telling me. There. Let's start that over so you don't have two going at once. I'm sorry about that. Let's do this again. Forever Knight subscribed. 16-month streak. Wow. What is this counter that keeps climbing? Smile. Aw. And I do appreciate it. Those of you guys who are my subscribers, you keep me going. You keep this channel what it is. Forever Knight. I don't know if you guys know this. Oh, and this is a 1. There we go. But I'm sure you know this by now, but Twitch is very, very saturated right now. So any of you that managed to still be subscribed to me, I mean, I notice it and I feel it and I'm very grateful. Right, so here we go with this is slightly lighter. Actually, no, I need to start with that purple, don't I? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna there's all these tree roots, so I have to kind of paint over the tree roots to start. Get the bottom. Thanks for the, yeah. Beef and the Hole got an emote for this. That's another thing that's nice about this month is that Twitch is doing these little emote. It really helps, like a little emote giveaways, little gifts. Right. This is my dark purple base. This is, so we are taking Necromancer because she didn't come, like I said, these are a bunch of rescued minis. This one didn't come with the little skeletons that normally come with her. So we had to do something else that makes her interesting. So we're gonna put her on this weird base, which is from the company Weird. And I think she'll look really cool on it. You had to wait until Christmas for your ram. You offered to wrap your boyfriend order again. That's cute. So you got your nightmare ram? What, that's so cool. Did you put it together yet? Good afternoon. How are you, Tevison? Thank you for spinning your point. Look at your remote has a Rudolph on it. That's so cute. I love it. Gecko with the Rudolph nose. I'm just going to be random over here wherever the red is. See? Because bricks are random. Black Friday is supposed to be here tomorrow. Oh, it's supposed to be. That's cool. I'm going to have my mail held. So now I have some peach here. Watch what happens. I'm just going to take the edge of my dry brush and just hit parts of the bricks. How that's going to look. See why dry brushing is so much more effective when you have a very textured surface. It's way more. It's just time can preemptive gecko. Okay, remind me because I'm not going to do it right this second, but I will do it. All right, this is the gray. I'll put that in some spots as well. Now my red. You can kind of dust this red over the other colors. Now it looks like a creepy old place. And then here's what is this? This is like a really dark blue. That actually is very pretty on that. So now I'm going to do the same thing. My mini spawn wants to go out, so I'll have to finish watching later. Yes, check back. I'll let everybody know. I'm gonna leave the results up so you'll be able to check who won. Dry brushing off a wet palette. What? Yeah, why not? So what I do is Prince of Crows. I grab the paint and then I do that, and then it doesn't matter if you're using a wet palette, right? Why is that a strange thing? That's what I want to know. The wet palette keeps my paints from drying out. All right, so now this is a little flesh tone. I'm gonna, I really like that on those roots, so I can see those better. But I'm only gonna try to put this on a few of these bricks. Get the sides and edges of this whole window with this light color. Oh, I like that. And now we can go back over this. See how I rub off most of the, there we go. Rub off most of the paint. So we're just literally dry brushing on there. Now with my little light gray. Prince of Crows, you didn't answer my question. Why is it weird to dry brush off a wet palette? I need to know. That's damn cool looking base, isn't it? It's from Weird. It's from it's a horror game as well, so it's kind of perfect. You can buy a whole set of these bases by themselves. Just Google Weird, the company Weird, W-Y-R-D, and then look for their bases. This is like a blue. It's like a dark blue. What can we put that in there, maybe? Ooh, yeah, I like that. Alice the Pet says they would make an amazing diorama. So it's gonna be like a mini diorama, kind of, almost. Prince says, not sure, to be honest. It seems kind of odd to me. Paint off my wet palette and then dry brush from a normal palette. You know, and I'm just lazy. I don't have a normal palette handy, and I'm gonna use these colors later on, most likely in this mini, so I might as well dry brush from it, you know? But I get you. Okay, so do we need to get all the light back here? Dry brush back my little bricks here. Slowly coming together. I think I need this orange over here. Yes. A little bit. Oh, I really like that. So the back here needs a little bit more color, I think. A little bit more of this blue even. Why is this blue so transparent? Not good enough. Let's see what I can do. This was the Bissell blue. This is the color. No, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Shouldn't be that transparent. All right, let's go back to the light colors because I think we got a little too far away from our darks. Let's do a little dry brush on that little skull with the gray. Oh, I just found some little bones. That's pretty cool. Let's get those. Yeah, all right, that's a good start, I think. Now, I'm going to use, we're gonna paint some, let's start with this Reaper Night, what is it? I'm blanking. Oh, Nightshade Purple. That's it, Nightshade Purple. I love this color, and I need a better brush. Use this brush. All my brushes are kind of going to crap a little bit. All right, so back here, we're gonna go black with this. I think it'll be interesting. And I'll highlight with something else once we get the light of the Necromancer painted. My glasses are off, and let me know if you want to get my attention. Just do @Shoshie's Minis. Oop, that's too much over. Hey, Valandar the Red. Is that Valandar? Valandar, right? Did I get it right? I think I got it right. How are you? I've been meaning to ask you, is it Valandar the Red? Are you a redhead? Or is it just like a random kind of Viking-esque screen name? Valandar. Because red is your favorite color. Ooh, the first one was right. That's cool. That's very cool. See how this is actually turning out really nice with this. And I'm gonna make the drop shadow behind this little window thing a little darker. And then I'm gonna feather it out a little bit so got a heavier drop shadow. That's what I need. Something that you have to be conscious of with when you're painting dry brush is keeping your shadows. That looks pretty dang cool. These are not oils, these are just regular acrylics. Do they look like oils? That's pretty cool if they are. Now we're going into these little cracks because I want these to show up. We also probably need some kind of weathering powder on this as well. The way you were blending looked like oils? Oh, well, I was dry brushing. And they kind of blurred in together because they are a little bit wet and wet. I think I need some kind of wash or something in this. I feel like there needs to be something. There we go. And then the roots. It's nice because you guys can see this real well because I can hold it flat and then you can see the top down boy, I cannot think today. What's wrong with my brain? View. Top down view. That's the word that was not coming to mind. Top down view. Oh, and there's a cat hair. That always happens. Have you ever noticed that when you dry brush, you will collect every little piece of lint and crud that's anywhere near your brush and deposit it onto your mini? That always happens. Cat hair, exactly. Exactly. Distracted, you'll take the blame. Yes, don't forget cat hair, exactly. Crap and cat hair, exactly. All right, it makes a much bigger difference when I block out these roots. It shows up really nice. I need more paint. I do need to go one step lighter on these little bones, but that also means if I really want these little bones to show up, I need to give them some dark lining next to them so that they show up even more, especially in between them. See? Much better. Working so in and out. That's no problem, Forever Night. I appreciate it. I really appreciate your sub. And I think, yeah, that's looking good. This could go for something like Cthulhu-esque. Pretty much anything gothic and horror-like, don't you think? All right. That's creepy. I love it. We need something a little bit more highlight with this peach. And in fact, I know it's gonna sound weird, but let's get some of this pink out. I'm curious what's gonna happen if I do this. It's gonna seem weird. I'm gonna put it as an edge highlight. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking, huh? Yes. It makes everything else look darker, doesn't it? Ooh. Ah! Something fell. Oh, I hope it wasn't a mini. Was it a paint bottle? I think it was a mini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was. No, it wasn't. It was paint. Maybe it was a mini. Hold on. Yeah, there's a missing one. Hold on, let me find her. It's paint and minis falling. Where did she go? That is weird. My life. I apologize, guys. Embarrassing. I don't think it fell in the trash. I don't know what to do. No, it's not in there. Let me make sure I didn't leave her on the desk somewhere. Ah! I did hear something fall earlier, didn't I? That means there's a roll factor. Well, at least it's 100% not in the trash. That's bad, isn't it? Oh, just found her. She was on the floor. Good as new. Okay. That's so weird. All right. Good. She's good. I'm going to put everything far away from me. Keep myself from doing something to these poor minis. It's a really nice pink. Yeah. I think it looks really, really cool. Can you see how it just as an edge highlight works? It works. The new Sophie Champagne Metallic Reaper is about to go live with on the 23rd, and it's really nice color. Oh, that's cool. Champagne Metallic. It looks so much better in person than on their stream, I bet. Okay. I'm just gonna edge this little brick wall to give it that kind of creepy ghostly. Probably should do a little turquoise too, right? For that kind of ghostly factor. Let me see what happens when I mix a little of this pink with the turquoise. We could get, ooh, that's a very pretty blue. Ooh, I really like the blue that I just mixed. That edge highlight in there. Very ethereal and ghostly looking. Yes. I like that a lot. Okay, so I can use this blue as well. It almost reads as a white against this dark. If I were to use actual white, it would really take away from the model. It would be too dark. There's a little bit of this gray too. Oh, I do like that blue. Haunting. Okay. Right now, your home building static grass applicator. Oh, that's cool. Forever Night. You're gonna have to send me pictures of your static grass. I want to see what you end up doing. Okay, so now this is that little bony arm that's on the ground here. This base is so perfect for this model because in the actual model, it's got these little skeletons, and this kind of is like, oh, they're still there, but they're on the ground now. Okay, I'm changing the color of this tree back here. I want it to be, actually, let's change it to this blue, abyssal blue. Oh yeah, I like that. Now I'm going to use this abyssal blue as a highlight for the black tree. That works. Can you guys see that on camera? Does that work? I'll change colors a little bit. There we go. A little bit more blue on these roots. Anytime a root crosses over, it gets a little highlight. And on the ends. There we go. All right. I think we need to edge highlight this side on the back. Should we do a little pink and blue on the back? Pink and blue. Yeah, that's a little loud. Do this blue over the top. I'm just going to make this kind of like abyssal blue and the light blue together. Be a little bit more careful. Okay. Now, oh, I almost lost my brush. Almost rolled right off my lap. So this, I'm just gonna clean up this base and then we'll be all ready to do Necromancer on top of it. I think it's gonna be really cute. And we can adjust the colors later. You've looked at those, but you don't trust yourself and not shock the heck out of yourself. Yeah, it's a hell of a shock to be sure. You shocked yourself? Oh my goodness. Forever Night, be careful. That's so funny. All right, it's 3 o'clock right now. At 3:30, we're gonna show the bids, okay? So let's, I don't have a timer. Let me, Does anybody want to keep a timer for me? Maybe set your phone for me. Just alarm so that you can let me know at 3:30 what the bids are. We can show everyone. Everyone has our link here if you want to make a bid. Okay. Let's do the cleanup on the base, and that is going to be with some coal black, right? Coal black, yep, there we go. Coal black. Boy, I'm not so sure about these bottles. They don't like me. Here we go. There we go. And this brush. Nice. So what all plans do you guys have this weekend, since it is right before the holidays? Is this when you guys start your vacations? Some of you? I hope you don't win any. That means people outbid you. If you don't, yeah. Well, I can't tell you whether you won yet or not. Because I kind of, you know, I'm terrible with math, so I just saw which ones people bid on. Every model has at least one bid though. So all of them are going to their prospective new homes, depending on how this all, you know, plays out. This is a first for this channel. We may do this again, depending. I really like the idea because I have fun doing it, and I think the bidding system is fair and it's nice. It's a great way. Maths, exactly, maths. Okay, so I'm gonna keep her on this base until we get her painted, and then we're gonna take her off the base and put her on this one. So let's see. I'm gonna start with this color back here and paint this nice and dark to begin with, only on the shadows, and then we're gonna rotate it around, having it be more and more red on the other side. And I like the fact that I'm able to paint this part first, because the rest is going to be such a pain once we get everything on. Oops, that's too much paint on my brush. And kind of plan out how paint is going to be. She has gloves on, doesn't she? And I just painted to wear her do this. There we go. And I'm going to use this red. Shall we go with these colors? We'll stick with this limited palette and see what happens. And this can be more pinkish. Maybe I can mix this with this. Oh yeah, that's cool. Like a mauve. It'll be very innocent-like. I don't know if you guys know this, but the cool thing about this model is the hand is actually the Necromancer. This is his assistant. The Necromancer is this creepy dead hand raising things from the dead. Okay, now blending things around into this purple. Make a... Hello, Girl Lily, how are you? We're doing good. We're painting models that are going to be auctioned away today. Actually, we have this one, and we're going to try to get one more done if we can before the end of the stream. We'll see what happens. But it is an exciting time. All right, so see how that pink transitions around? Very pretty. Okay. Yeah, there's the link if you want to take a look. The bids are currently secret. So if you want to bid, I mean, you can bid as low as $10, and maybe you'll get, I'm going to show you these are the painted minis. that people are bidding on. This is the Holiday Nico, the white speaker. See her? This is the Twilight Night, Holiday Twilight Night pinup. Booty. She's actually one of my favorites. This is the Male Architect. And cool looking. This is the Investment Sniper. I need to work on her contrast just a smidge. Let me add a little lighter blue to this. Watch what happens. See that right there? That's all she needed was a little contrast. Just a little highlights and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that looks a million times better already. Cute as heck. Because that blue is just a little bit flat. I think there was at least 3 or 4 bids on the Investment Sniper. So that's another reason why I want to make her look really cute, because a lot of people wanted her. So cute. Trouble with these brushes is they are not so great. I need new brushes really bad. Maybe while I'm out in Colorado, I'll do myself a favor and pick up some little brushes. Cute, cute. Oh, love her already so much more. I always figure if I wouldn't want to keep her once she's done, I'm not going to paint her and send her out of the house, right? I want to make sure everybody loves it. Do a little edge highlighting on this. So much better already. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna put her back because we're still working on Necromancer. Curly says, I have a question about your wet palette. I know you're using the Everlasting wet palette. Did you ever find that has a musty smell? Yes. And you use it all the time and you clean it often. So put a penny in it. Another thing I do, hold on, let me find it. I use this other stuff. And this is something you gotta be very careful with. I use colloidal silver to keep the bacteria down. Where is it? I must have taken it upstairs. Colloidal silver, it's antimicrobial. But I use, here it is. I use this as the pet safe stuff. So, you know, you definitely don't want to ingest this. But a little bit in your palette will help a lot. And it keeps the slime down, if that makes sense. Don't just use it. It's not food. It's not a human. It's not the same level of. You don't remember if you bid on her? I don't know. We'll look in a minute. But yeah, what I do, what is best to do, Girl Lily, is make sure that the sponge dries out completely in between the times that you're not using it. So like when you don't have wet paint on it, you want to let the sponge dry out. So wring it out really well and let it dry out completely. And also just use a little soap and water to get, because it's got crevices in it. There's gonna be microbial growth, with any sponge, Okay, so let's get back to this part. Whoa, put him back up there. There we go. I need a little bit of this pink because I love that mauve. That's so pretty. She's so innocent looking with this color, but we all know she's in cahoots with the evil Necromancer. Now because the light is very bright, we can make the shadows much more stark, right? Let's wrap that around a little bit. And a little bit darker towards the back. Blend, 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 blend. Yeah, see, I like that darker pink on the sides. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. You're the only person to suggest anything like that. Yeah, and I mean, some people put a penny. Pretty much all metals are antimicrobial. So you can put a penny or something like that in there. But I think that that colloidal silver works great for me. All right, we need to make her have these little leggings. So I'm going to use this darker color again back in the back. And then, shall we make greeny? Let's do this gray. Yes, that actually looks really good. So it kind of will, it'll seem like it's white, but it's also shadowed white. Or maybe a lighter tone, anyway. Oh, that's cute. Wait, that's supposed to be her leg. What am I thinking? Okay, so we'll go back to this color. This is the flesh tone. Yeah. She does have tights on. I lied. Go back to the gray again. Well, we can make it we'll make it gray. It's funny because you look at something and you think it's one thing, it's not. Do this again. Blending, blending. It's good. Here we go. And then we gotta make those little armlet covers again. Those all need to be, actually we'll make that more pink because, well. Good evening, Rebel Star Raider, hello. Necromancer ladies looking good. Yes, wait till you see, this is the base that we're gonna have her on. It's gonna look awesome. I'm not digging these paints though. What is up? Let's change paints. Let me look for some, I want something saturated. I want saturated colors like the other ones. I'm gonna use some of my, what's this? This is sangria red. That's a very red. I've got my beautiful, that's brown. Well, let's put the sangria red on and we can dirty it up with our Green Stuff World colors. That's very magenta, slate gray. Ooh, what happened to that paint? Hold on. There's a crack in the bottle right there. Look at that. I don't know. I might have to swap that one out. I know I have a bottle somewhere I can do that with. All right, and then we need some pink. We needed this pink. Magenta pink. It's not even open. How are you doing, Rebel Star? Got any plans for the weekend? That's very pink. Ooh, that's saturated. You can see that a mile away. And then steel gray. We'll use that one. More bids. Oh, good. Yeah. Thought there might be. Let me check. Let's see how many responses we've got so far. We got 20 responses. That's fantastic. Don't forget, you can change your bid anytime right now. You can change your bid up until the point when we reveal them, and then after we reveal them, we're gonna cut it, and then the top bid wins the mini. And what I like about this is that, you know, unlike a top donor, top D kind of bidding system, only the people who actually win have to pay, right? Which I like, because it's a little bit more like a true auction. It is a silent auction, so it does kind of encourage you to bid what you think is what your fairest price for the mini, and you do get to see the mini as it's being painted, which is fun. All right, there's this beautiful color. What is this? Swamp brown. Oh, whoa. That's an ink. Whoa, no wonder. Well, we'll hold that off for later. I was gonna say, that didn't look, why am I not finding some colors? I need to mix this blue. We'll do that. There's totally different blue. Ooh. And this last one, Mirage blue. We got 2 minutes until we reveal the bids. That's interesting. That's almost the same as that other blue. Here's Black Stallion. I love it. Black Stallion. Oh, pretty. Ooh, that needs shaking. So all of these Green Stuff World paints come with the shaker in them, which is smart these days. You need that. All right. That's all I'm gonna do with that. Ugh. Let's start mixing some paints and making my crazy colors here. There we go. Very pretty. Mix a little of this with a little of that. I'm gonna try to kind of, we're gonna make a very much more saturated color. Hello, Zab. How are you? You're making notes, but also watching Terrible Studying Habit. Rebel Star says, I'm tired. It's crunch time. Got to get a bunch of apps tested and released over the weekend. Oh, and prepare for Xmas. Oh boy, yeah, I know. It's a lot, right? Oh, that's such a rich, beautiful color. That's a very, yeah, I love it. Because these paints are more like the Citadel paints. They're not quite as matte. They're a little bit more satin, so they come out really beautiful. Not that the other paints aren't, but I just like, I really do like a saturated color. I feel like it's easier to blend too. Let's mix this with the black. See if I can get a darker Darker, there we go. And a little bit of that brown, no. Try go darker and darker with this. There we go, perfect. See? I mixed my own shadow color. That's prettier. I love it. Now I'm gonna make, ooh, I need some more, hold on, I need some more lighter colors now. Let's do, that has green in it. I don't want that. Here's an ivory. This line of paints that I have doesn't have, here's a yellow. I love this banana split. It's got a little bit of yellow in it. Maybe it'll, I don't know how that's gonna act. Anyway, this particular line, there's a good one. Bleached bone. I don't have a ton of light colors. This is interesting. I don't know. I could have swore I had at least a white. I think they just gave me a sampling. You're making, oh, making notes. That's okay. Let's do this one. The bleach bone is already desaturated. We want to mix a desaturated color with the desaturated color to get another desaturated color. Because I don't want a bright color. There we go. Is it that time? It's that time. All right, let's take a look here. We're gonna reveal the winners, all right? I'm gonna go to my web form and I'm gonna shut off the copy. Here we go. And enter. All right, gotta go back to my, hold on one second. Let me shut off the things. Here we go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Google Forms. There we go. All right. We have 21 responses, and I'm going to stop accepting responses. Okay, you can no longer change your bids. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to black out the names and emails so that I'm not doxing anyone. And we'll just have screen names, okay? So I know how to get a hold of you, but no one else does. All right, so let's take a look here. I'm gonna show everybody on screen. Give me 1 second here. Let me do the thing. All right, can you see this? Let me see if I can make that bigger. Can we increase the size? Here's 100% to 125. That's much better. You can see that better. Okay, look at, so let me stretch this out. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to highlight all of the Twilight Night speakers so that we know which ones are, that's a Twilight Night pinup. I'm going to make it a color. We'll make it pink. Oops, that's too bright. We'll make it a light pink. There we go. Twilight Night pinup. Here we go. Is another one. This is, I figure we'll just look at all of them and figure out which is the highest one from each one. There's another, wait, holiday. Let's see. Okay, so that's all the holiday. Whoops, there's one more. Luminous. Holiday. Okay, so make sure this is right. Holiday Twilight Night, Holiday Twilight Night. We got 3 bids. Make sure I didn't miss any. Necro, Architect Necro, Aries, Investment, Ringtail Necro, Holiday. There's Holiday. Aries, Halloween Necro. Okay. All right, we got 3 bids. We got 40, 55, and 103. So Bozio is the winner. So we're gonna make that one, we'll make that one like this color. We'll make it like this color. There we go. That's the winner of that one. Right, and then I'll black out these so we don't see them. Okay. And then, let's see what you guys are saying. No, I'm not. I'm only showing, don't highlight showing emails. I didn't have the, don't dox us, bro. Don't change the color of the BNC columns. Oh, sorry. I see what you're saying. Nope, you're right. Sorry. Ugh, oh my goodness. Ah, I almost doxed you. I'm so sorry. Why is this one not blacked out? There we go. There, sorry. Phew. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I checked. I'm so sorry. Do you guys remember? Oh my gosh. Okay. One time a streamer doxed like everybody when he did a thing. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. So Bozio, you won the Holiday Twilight Night pinup. All right, so now we're gonna go to the Holiday White Speaker, which is the next one on this list. We're gonna color this one. Well, here, we'll just do this. So I won't highlight it. This one is 65. And I think there's only one other. There's 2 others, 10 and 30. So that one, so these 2, I can at least do the 10. I can knock that one out, black. Let's see if this works. Yes, okay. And then this one is, did I do that right? Hold on. Ah, so sorry. Oh, that's the Halloween. Let me unblack out these. I'm messing up. I'm trying to do it so carefully that I'm messing it up anyway. All right. Holiday. And that's it, right? Okay, so 55 and 65. So this one gets blacked out. And this one wins by Hazard Syndrome. You are the winner of that one. So we're gonna also make that one this color. Okay. Ooh. Ringtail Vixen. Is there another Ringtail Vixen? There's another one. And that one is 150 and this one is 30. So this one gets blacked out. Lamunis, you got beat out for that one. Okay, so that one is to Timberwolf. Timberwolf, I'm gonna go ahead and, oh no, I did it again. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I should just, here, tell you what, how about if I, now I'm flustered. Don't change the colors. Okay, I won't change the colors. You didn't win any. All right. Shrink column B so you can't see them even if they're always highlighted. That's a great idea. I'm going to give you some points for that, Beef. You're amazing, and I appreciate you. Let me give Beef some points. Here. Loyalty points. I will shrink the columns. Here we go. There you are. All right, I'm going to give you, you have 31 points. Now you have 41. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. All right, let me go shrink the columns now. I'm gonna do this. Boom. That works, right? Are they small enough? Okay. Oi! Oi, about. All right. So we had ringtail. Ringtail was this one. We're gonna highlight this one. Be this, right? It works. Okay, perfect. Beef, you're amazing. I appreciate you. All right, now Halloween Twilight pinup has 2, 10, and 30. So that's Monarch art. You got that one. And this one gets blacked out. Okay, and then Aries Night has 1, 2, 3. Aries Night, 30, 50, and 60. Whoa, Evil Halfling, you got it. That's so cool. All right, so these 2 get blacked out. This is so much better, such a much better idea. Beef in the hole, you're awesome. Okay, Investment Sniper. Oh, Investment Sniper has 3, so looks like Wing Striker won that one. 25, 30, and 50. And we'll fill that color with this one. There we go. And then these 2 blacked out. 1, 2. All right, and then Necromancer. Everyone had about 3 bits. Wait, Necromancer was the most popular. She's the cutest, isn't she? 30, 75, 31, 30, and 90. Okay, so it looks like 90. Heaviston, you won the Necromancer, and that's the one we're working on right now. Heaviston, if I don't finish her by the end of the stream, you don't have to pay me until she's done, and I will let you approve her, okay? That she's not done yet. Same thing with these other 2. If one of you guys wins the other 2, the Halloween and the Aries Night, you get final approval. So you'll get a say whether or not you want to go ahead and get them, okay? And if they choose not to after they're painted, then I'll give it to the next person down. Okay, so Teviston won that one. Let's black out all these. Black. Does it work? There we go. Oop. Oop. Wait a minute. I just saw something. Hold on. Teviston, you had 2 bids. Hold on. I don't want to make him pay more than he has to. Here, hold on. Let's look at this one. This one was 75. I need to. Okay, I'm gonna look at this for 1 second. Well, don't worry, Teviston. If you end up, whatever's your highest bid, if somebody else bid more than 75, then you'll have to pay 90. But if they don't, then you won't. You'll just pay 75. I'm not gonna cheat anybody. Trust me, I will not make anybody pay more than they have to. But I'm still gonna highlight the highest bid. Right? We're gonna highlight that one. I'll go back, and if you did more than 1 bid, like Teviston did 2 bids on this, it'll only be the highest bid that he beats somebody else. That makes sense? Okay, that's good. So these are 30 and 31. I know that he beat them. Okay, Lamunis, and then Beef and Whole are blacked out. And that leaves, let's see, that leaves the male architect going to Fricdino at 18. That's a fantastic deal. Good job, Fricdino. You got, wait. Is that right? Male architect only had 1 bid? Hold on, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna undo this. I'm gonna just do a quick look, just to make sure I didn't accidentally black something out. Hold on. I'm gonna do whip trips closes. There we go. Okay. Woo-hoo. Yeah, let me look. I think you got it. Beef in the Hole just bid 19. Hold on, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at everything and let's see. I'm gonna do this one and do this to be white. Okay, so I'm checking. Male architect. Yeah, I only see male architect once. So you did get him for 18. And Beef, I already closed the bidding. You can't bid 19 anymore. Okay, Necro holiday ringtail. Let me just checking one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys because I can show you I did this. There, so you can see there's only one male architect on the list. Okay. Here, I'm gonna do one more thing. Do the price. Let's do the maximum bids also revealed. Here we go. Okay, that helps. Necro, yeah, so Teviston had the Necromancer, that's 30. I'm just checking to see. That one's 75, that was also Teviston's. He beat himself. And then this one was 30 also. So Teviston, yeah, you only need to pay 75 because that was the next highest bid after 35. So yeah. Okay, that works. I won't make you pay 90. 75 is a good deal on her too. All right, that was cool. That was fun too. I kind of like that. All right, I'm gonna switch this back. You just bid 900. Too late. Can't. I already closed the auction. You can pay me $900 though if you want. I'll paint something for you. Seriously, I'll paint something for you for $900. The base made you bump up your bid? Yeah. It'll look even better once we get her on it. So for those of, so let me just check real quick here. I need to look who won. So the ones that are done, I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to send you an invoice for the amount that you bid plus the shipping. If you live in the US, it's only $10. And then I'll quote you what the shipping is if you live outside the US. And let's see. Everybody was really fair. I really appreciate, you know, and I think this was a lot of fun too. We will do this again anytime I get these pre-built models in. I think I have some more somewhere. Let's see. So for Teviston, and then who won the Halloween? Monarch, and then who won the Aries Night was Evil Halfling. So Evil Halfling, Teviston, and Monarch. I'm gonna finish your models once I get back. You're not gonna pay me anything right now. I'm gonna give you final photos and you can approve them or not. And if you approve them, I'll send you the invoice for the amount that you bid. And if you don't approve it, I will give it to the next lowest bidder to approve. So you don't get shafted in any way. So yes, hi Sean Allen, hello. Glad I didn't win anything. I already needed to pay me for another commission. That's true. Yes. Oh, you'll pay the 90? Aw. Well, I will do an extra special job on all of these. And also, I'm going to send final photos to those of you guys who did win. You can still approve them. You know, I really want people to be happy. Because you know which one I'm the happiest with? This Vixen. Who won her? Hold on, this Vixen is the one I'm happiest with. Ringtail Vixen Very Timberwolf won that. I think that's, and got it for 150, probably my highest bid. And I think it's really I'm going to do a little extra little touches on it, but I'll be sending everybody final photos. So that's awesome. I will email everybody who won in case you weren't here. And like I said, anybody who's not happy, let me know, because I will give it to the next bidder. Small arrow will pit. Okay, good. I'm so glad I didn't dox people too badly for a minute. Just a couple people. I'm sorry. All right, shall we? Is my music going? Hold on. Let me check my music. Okay, it's still going. It's very quiet though, isn't it? There, it's getting louder. Let's finish the Necromancer, because now we have a person, we have clients. Heaviston. We're gonna make her really pretty for you. Not that she wasn't gonna be in the first place, but now she will be really pretty. All right, switch cans. I'm mixing some of this ivory with some of this so we can make a lighter gray. And I'm gonna take off my glasses. Ooh, that needs to be a little bit in the pink side. There we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I pretty much color matched that too. Nice. I like it when I do that. Do. Let's blend. So what do you guys think? Would you ever like to do this kind of thing again? Does that sound like something that would be fun? It's nice because you don't ever have to bid anything, right? But it's kind of fun to see what other people choose to bid. Remember, it all goes to help the stream. And it's a way to support the stream and get something for it too, which I like. I really like the idea of, but I never wanted to do top bidder because I never felt like it was really very fair. Somebody could come along and bid $1, and then your bid was pretty much eaten, right? Everybody's, personal preference. All right, that's cute as hell. She is such a cute model. I'm gonna put this little ivory color. Actually, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do it gray. We'll do gray ruffles, and that will become white toward the front. It's fun to do. You say again, you say? Yeah. Oh no, you know my name. Yeah. We try to keep your privacy as best as we can on this stream. I will do better next time. I will keep those collapsed. I'm glad you guys caught that though. Oy vey. Ugh, I love this gray with this mauve. Now, this is just my base color. I'm gonna do more of a white on top. This is my shadow color. So you have to layer, you have to do the darks first, and then you come back with the lighter colors, and you make, and because we even have to do the ones that are being lit up by the lantern, because the lantern's so bright, it's going to cause harsher shadows. That makes sense. These paints really do blend pretty nice. They remind me of P3 a lot, except for maybe, actually they remind me of Citadel. They're kind of like Citadel. The pinks. That needs to be a little bit more mauve. Okay, that's much better. So cute. And don't forget her little bow. Eviston, what color hair would you like her to have? This is another kind of thing. He can kind of pick and choose. I was going to go with the dark brown, but you can pick if you want a different color. I think a dark brown would look really good. That's actually it's like a dark brown, dark, almost black in the art card, which is pretty cute. So cute. I'm gonna blend this just a little bit more over here. And I think, for her shoes, we'll match it with her, with whatever color the hair is, somehow. Edison says, whatever you think's best, I want a Shoshie style mini. Yeah. Fergdina says, I need to go to sleep. It's late for me, but I'm excited and happy I won a bid. Yeah, Fergdina, you got the best deal. Nevertheless, try to sleep. All right. Mad love. Sleep good. Schlaf gut. Gut gemacht. Good evening, Painting Cricks. We're doing our 8 nights of Hanukkah minis of Kingdom Death. All right, so let's see. I need to get her skin color in here before. Aw, Art Thresh, thank you for the subscription. I'm gonna move all these minis over so nothing happens to anybody. Okay. Naletko, oh, you guys are so awesome. Let's give some hype. That's why Painting Cricks just gifted 5 people in chat subscriptions. That's worth some hype. Oh my gosh. So Artresh, Naletko, Wheaties315, Bill Robertson 42, and Black Skull 1965. Welcome everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in so that you could be gifted a subscription. From awesome. Whoops, let me do this. Art Thresh has 1 T. There we go. I like that name. Art Thresh, Naletko. I'm having spelling problems today, though. Wheaties. I love it. Wheaties315. Bill Robertson. 42. And Black Skull 1965. There we go. You guys are awesome. Painting Cricks. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, and look, other people got emotes as well. So check your emotes because you might have gotten one. Pack forgave Ben Abonamente. Oh, that's cool. Tack for Painting Cricks. That means thank you. I think it means thank you in Swedish. Naletko? I know tack means thank you in a couple different Scandinavian languages. It could also be Netherlandish, right? Dutch? Norwegian. I was close. Haha, Scandinavian. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna I need some brown. Hold on. Let's see what's in my box o' paints. That's one thing I think I'm missing. Ooh, Bestial Brown. I'm gonna use that brown ink I just had. Did I put it up here? Yep, Swamp Brown, there it is. Oh, there's Choco Brown, that's a good one. All right, that's what I'm gonna use. I don't think do I have black? I do have that Black Stallion, don't I have it? I had it. a minute. There's the white. It's called Nuclear White. Alrighty, we're gonna try this. Somewhere on this desk. Master medium. That's something else. There's the, no, that's the brown. I thought this was brown or black, but all right, I've got black on my palette anyway. Let's put white on my palette as well. Aw, thanks folks. I'm just trying to share the love. Yeah, that's so awesome. All right, I need to put white. Well, there's already white here, but we're gonna paint some more down here. And use the white of the palette. I'm gonna use some white and some gray here. Make these ruffles a little bit lighter on this side. The Hobby Go bags from Creature Caster. How many trays does it hold? Well, I think it comes with, it depends on what kind of trays you get. If you get the paint trays, or if you get the, because you can also get the foam pluck trays. And they have a couple different sizes of those foam pluck trays. They've got like a thin one that's like this thick, and I think it can hold 4 of those, and then there's a thicker one that's like this, and it can hold 2 of those. So it kind of depends on what you get, like I said. And then of the paint trays, it can only have, what can it have? Of the paint trays, it can hold 2, because it can only hold 2. Speaking of Hobby Go bags, since Lamunis brought it up, I am going to be doing my next subscriber giveaway as another Hobby Go bag. So those are going to be for my subscribers for next month. So if you're already subscribing, we already just had our subscriber giveaway. And Diomedes Industries won, and so next time we'll be doing the Hobby Go bags. So you want to subscribe for next month if you want to try to get one of those. That'll be for January 16th. Okay, that's so cute. Hershey's so cute. Why is this paint not drying? It's got a long open time, which I guess is good. Oh, you're telling me to hold off? You don't have to hold off. You can subscribe every month. Keep a streak going, right? All right. These are the 3 skin tones I'm going to do. This is the darkest one. It's the Dwarven. So it goes Dwarven, Pale, Dwarven, Elven, and Pale. Elven is like kind of like the mid-tone of those. This is the Triad. So I'm going to put that down first. That'll be her. She's going to be pale-ish. I think I will, well, we'll just put all 3 down, see what happens. Oh, hold off by one. Yeah, hold on. Why not? I mean, if you want to guarantee that you get the color you want, because the one I'm giving away is black. But you saw how the odds last time. I think we had 11 people, so 1 out of 11 means that you could possibly win it, and you're here so often. It's a good gamble. I would say do it. Oops, let me get on cam. I'm like way over there. So did you guys hear that? So the odds of winning a Hobby Go bag or even anything on my stream is really high. Aw. Beard, thank you so much for subscribing. 23 months, nearly 2 years. That's some hype, guys. One more month and it'll be a year. So Spear, you better come back and subscribe again next month, and I will sing you a song. I sang Lamunis his 3-year song. Spear, 1959. Hypes, yes, hypes. I bet you guys didn't know you get a year, you get a song for every year. What kind of songs do I sing? Good question. What kind of songs do I sing? Probably like good songs. Probably, I don't even know what to call them. I sing Somewhere Over the, or so I sing, not Somewhere, I sing Rainbow Connection, The Last Unicorn. What else have I sung? Did I hear you right? Are you planning on giving away another hobby bag? I am. You did hear me right. Needs more hours. Yes, you do. Mini Painting Studio. Oh, yeah. Mini Painting Studio is referring to the commentary I got at Gen Con on my dwarves. Do you guys remember not my dwarves, my gnomes? The gnomes that ended up getting, what was it? They got past the final cut on Crystal Brush, and somebody's commentary was that they needed more hours. Like, that's not constructive criticism, because you could spend 1,000,000 hours on something and it would not be better. In fact, it could be worse. So needs more hours is poor feedback. That was the feedback that I got at Gen Con. So take that for what you will. Interesting comments, but she's being, Mini Painting Studio. Wait, or so I was thinking Mini Painter Inc. Yeah, Mini Painting Studio is my buddy Josh. How are you doing? Does need more hours though. You're right. All right, so this is a new paint. It's a little bit on the satiny side. I think I need to paint a little more thinly with it. We'll just see. That's funny. Oh, how cute. Lumina says, maybe you should switch to contrast paints. I know, right? I need to switch to contrast paints and spend more hours on it. You tried to get Reaper Live to raid me. They accidentally raided a channel host. Someone. That has happened to me too. It's a fact of Twitch life, right? It's funny. Reaper Live. Reaper Live channel is so humongous. But of course, they're a huge company, so I'm not surprised. Do you think that any future companies are going to start streaming? Like, I know Privateer Press was, and Games Workshop was as well. Privateer Press actually still does. There we go. Let's get that little thumb under there. I feel so much less pressure now, and I feel like the minis that I'm painting are going to be so much better now that the pressure is off. So I did not get 8 minis done in 6 nights. I got 5 minis done in 6 nights. Well, technically 6 minis done in 6 nights, which is still a pretty good average, don't you think? I'm trying to be extra careful on the skin tones because that's the part that's the best. That's the part that's most important. Privateer Press does it best. They are super engaged with the game devs. Oh yeah. Once Reaper's full week schedule starts, they will do very well. Creature Caster order came in today. Yay, Userwood. Also, so is Reaper starting up a game soon? And that would help their brand a little bit, I think, too. Oh yeah, there we go. Little ink there, that made a big difference. I am in love with these these inks from Green Stuff World. I like them. They dry completely matte. I've not had a matte ink yet. Well, I take that back. They say they're inks. They're probably washes. All right, let's do this final highlight in here. This is because the light is going to be bouncing off this tube. And the ink is turning her highlight a little yellow, so I'm going to have to go back and fix that too. Which paints do I recommend for a beginner? Reaper, I really do. Reaper's the best, yes. Beef in the Hole agrees. So does Mini Painting Studio. Reaper, because they have the triads. The triads for beginners are so awesome because you basically can buy the paints already together in a shade, highlight, and a base coat. Can't buy any more paints. Stop telling you how nice they are. I can't promise that. I'm going to tell you all because I'm a paint whore. But yeah, I would buy Reaper. If they weren't so hard to get, I would recommend P3, but I can't because they're so hard to get. I mean, P3 is another brand that I really like for beginners. But, and I like the fact that they're a small range. But yeah, they're just not easy to get. And so that takes them out of the running. You know, I can't recommend a paint that you know, isn't in stock. And people need to be able to get stuff. Right, this paint is acting up a little bit. I need to hit it with a hairdryer. Just a little bit. Much better. Get those little highlights. On this side of the face specifically because that's where the light's coming from. Now the paint's drying and it's going to layer better. See? Already layering better now. These are really cute. These are cute paints. They take a little bit of, they're a little bit like Citadel, and they're a little bit like Game Color. Good evening, Pun Expected. How are you? Hopefully all of the end paints you backed are wonderful. You have a bit of a paint addiction. So do I. Reaper are great paint. They also have the Reaper Learn to Paint sets. That's right. Okay, yeah. Get one of those Reaper Learn to Paint sets. It comes with a bunch of, like, of your basic paints. That's cute. Let's put this back in. Back here, it's going to be a little darker. Add a little bit of gray. Much better. All right, now I'm going to go in here with this gray, touch up this little garter, whatever this is. Doesn't want to stick to anything. I'm thinking Here's the thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking that these paints don't do as well in a wet palette. I want to try something. I'm going to just try a dry palette and see what happens. I probably need something a little less absorbent. Let me see if I can't find something to use. I haven't used it. Here, I'll use this. We'll use one of these little blisters. This is what Angel Giraldez uses for, well, sometimes. Now he uses the Red Grass Games palette, but... Okay, I've got to cut this. Do I have scissors? Yes, I do. You got to get some shopping done. No problem, Teviston. Okay, I'm going to try this on the non-wet palette because stuff is not acting right. It's like acting a little gloopy. And I think that might be because all paints are formulated differently and some don't work well with the wet palette. They absorb too much water and then they glaze out funny. They don't like it. And I think that these might be like that. All right, where are we gonna, let's see, gray steel. Five different paint lines. You don't need any more. No, you don't. That's okay. You don't need to buy any more. All right, I lost that Black Stallion paint. It is lost on my desk, or it's lost in this box. Abyss blue. Let's put this on the. Let's put a little bit of this. That's nice and saturated, at least. There's Black Stallion. Okay, now I have to just pray that I don't need too much of this here. Not the gray, here's the white. You're such a bozo that you get carried away during sales and end up with duplicate. I do that too. I really have plenty of paint for a long, long time. You better quit before it's addiction. I have a really hard time throwing away paint too. Does anybody else? Do you ever throw away any paint? Here's this color. That's the color that I needed. You'll never know. Thank you so much. 29 months. Are you kidding me? That's so good. Let's give some hype to You'll Never Know. I'm going to put your name on the board here. Ah! I need to just stop carrying my paint around in a box. Never, wait, happy 29 months. Ah, never, K-N-O, there we go. Whoa, my black is creeping toward the gray. All right, we're gonna mix this color with a little bit of gray, a little bit of black rather. Ooh, there it is. Got my color, let's mix a little gray with it too. Perfect. You got that color? Pretty. I'm gonna do her shoes in a really dark gray. With a little bit of this mauve color. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that works. That's cute. Like that. And I can go back and fix those edges that were bugging me. The backs of those shoes too. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. All right, now on this, let's do this with the white, a little bit of this gray. Make these little ruffles a little bit lighter as they get closer to the light. Yeah, that is cute. Very cute. Oh yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. And then I can go back in with, oh, see, it already dried. Things are drying quick. Whoops. Babsvick says, I like GW paint, but I hate the bottles. I know. Well, so here's the thing, Babsvick. I don't like Army Painter because they're a little bit, they kind of don't have enough pigment in them. So you end up using a lot more. You get a hard time throwing your money, throwing away anything. Yeah. I think I traded my GW for Army Painter back in the day. Yeah, see, and I never dug Army Painter because it really can be really, it's just not pigmented. That was my biggest beef with Army Painter. Yeah, it's still not light enough. I'm gonna use a little just straight up white and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's cute. See what happens. Yeah, she's getting really cute. I just started buying Citadel paints and they're overpriced. They're absolutely overpriced for Americans. I think if you have a buddy who has a GW discount or something, then see if you can get him to help you. But if you're not, I mean, it's just, I just can't justify the price. I think I paid almost $7 a bottle for the ones who are charging me, and I know that's like more than it was in some other places also. I'm just going to do, again, some little edge highlights on this. Cute. This side over here. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. A little bit. I feel like this line needs a little bit of matte medium or something with their stuff. Let's see if I mix a little bit of anti-shine matte varnish with this. Let's see what happens. Read on Citadel, expensive, frustrating pots. Use some of their washes, but that's it. You have to move like a ninja to make, yeah, that's truth. Truth. All right, I just put some anti-shine from Army Painter into my paint. I'm gonna see how this changes the Army Painter and see if it makes a difference. I don't really like adding mediums to things. It's like a waste, right? That's kind of cute though. Add a little bit of white to that, more white to that. And we're gonna do this because that is, that's where her dress is getting lit up by this cool lamp. More white. My goodness. It's cute though. I do like it. Alright, I gotta paint her hair. Let's see if I need to add some matte medium to this black. How long have I been painting minis? Well, probably professionally since 2013, but I mean, I wasn't full-time until 2015. I think Reaper's like 250. It does have, there's a lot of Reaper paints, but at least they're all consistent. They really are. They're all really similar as far as like quality wise. Whereas I'd say with like Vallejo, I mean, you're gonna have some good, some okay. Letco, how long have you been painting? I want to know, how long has everyone in this channel been painting? Now I want to know, be honest. Oh, you've been painting since you were like little kids. Bob Vick says, let's see, wait, Painting Crick says, I bought the transfer kit thingy. If you're interested, I can take a look and see the company. Oh, you bought a transfer kit to transfer the paints to bottles? Interesting. Where did you get that? I didn't know that such a thing existed. I'm not surprised, though. I had a teenager transfer all my bottles. Give him a project, right? All right, so this is drying matte with this matte medium on it. It's pretty good. I feel like it stays wet a little longer. Well, maybe not, but I'm going to give it a little bit of brown. I need some of this Joko brown. Let's see if I'm going to pin. Let me look. Maleko says, I painted for a couple years while studying from 2006 to 2012, and then I had to move all the time because of work and settled now and started again. Awesome. That's great. What minis do you like to paint the most? Obviously, I like Kingdom Death, but really I'll paint anything, to be truthful. And Painting Crick says, I've been painting since high school, so 80s, you'd think I'd be better by now. I'm positive that you are better by now. That's such a silly thing. You've gotten better just since I've known you, so don't even say that. This beautiful chocolate brown. There's the highlight to the black. Oh, so nice. Okay. See, once this dries, I'm hoping that things won't be so shiny, because this paint is a lot more satin than all the other paints I've used in years, so I'm not used to it. You have to let it dry. Starting to be better. There we go. What in the heck is on her arm? I gotta figure it out. Do that. Let's do a dark black, a dark black. We'll do. We'll just do black. How's that? That'll be cute. Oh, they're little, I see it now. They're little bands. Sometimes it's hard to paint when you can't see what you're painting. All right, I'm gonna paint these brown because they're little buckles. We'll have to wait for those to dry, I guess. Switch to those to brown. I'm going to use a little bit more of this color right there. And then in her eyes, we're going to make those. What I do is when I paint eyes, I'm going to paint the entire socket black as my base. And then I'm going to add a layer, like a, is it a white, or not white, but ivory. Make sure that they match. She's got nice big wide anime eyes. And I can give her these like little magenta lips. Oh. Try again. Will I dilute? Let's see. I've been, oh, so Rebel Star says I've been painting minis on and off for nearly 30 years, but since finding creative channels on Twitch, I've gotten a lot better with feedback from various streamers. That's awesome. Unexpected says I technically started painting minis GW in 2000, but it was lazy 3-color batch painting, and then you didn't paint for 10 years, and then started up about 2 years ago when you got keen to, and you've gotten really good, because I know that's not what you do now. I know you don't do the lazy stuff now, because I've seen your stuff. No endorsement, found it. Oh, the dropable transfer kit. Good, good, good. Good. I'm glad you found that. little bit of this pale flesh on her nose and face. There's some, I guess I rubbed off paint by accident in parts of this. Super cute. Oop. So I dragged out some of the ink. There we go. We're going to put that back down in there. Got a better highlight. There we go. Now she's starting to have those little anime eyes. Okay, so I think these paints might not be jiving for me, to be truthful. If I have to use a dry palette and I'm still fighting them, I'm not sure they're working for me. All right, I'm gonna use a little bit of this color with this. I don't want to use white on her eyes. Okay, tiny little brush. Yeah, I paint the white oval inside the black oval. And I'm going to flip it upside down and do the same thing on the other side. It's a little easier to do since I'm right-handed to just flip it. Okay. Now she's got her scleras. Those have to dry. If I can light a little bit more. We need more brown. Cocoa. That's the wrong one. Where's the choco? Here it is. So apparently if you put enough paint down, then it won't dry out, but alright. Since she has, I'm going to try using this. Well, so first I'm going to put her pupil, or her, what do you call it? We'll put the iris in first. And I'm going to do this, her eyes going to the side because she's kind of looking back behind her. I'll start with the farthest eye. Ooh, that's bad. That's like the worst eye I've painted in a long time. Alright, that's not bad. It's gonna be hard to match that on this side though. Alright, she's looking in a good direction. Good. Let's get some of this there on her neck. I wanted to add a little drop shadow right there under her outfit. Let me check chat. I know you guys have been chatting a bunch. Let's see. When you take a break for a second stretch, I want a gecko. Let's do a gecko now. Let's do a stretch break also. All right, we're gonna stretch, stretch. Oh, it feels so nice. All right, we're gonna get up and get a gecko out. So give me 1 second. It is time to get a gecko. Who is out? Who is out? Nobody's out. Is anybody out? There's Peppercorn. Peppercorn just shed, guys. She might be cranky if she just shed. Oh my goodness. I gotta show this to you. Look. She just shed. I never, like usually they, she's jumping. No! Oh, that's never happened. Okay, hold on. She's got a piece of shed on her foot. This is her skin. She has a piece of shed on her front leg. Come on. Gentle, gentle. Oh, and she's got it on her face. Poor baby. I'm just holding it. I'm letting her pull. There we go. Little hand. All right, what about this piece on your face? I'm gonna let her maybe scratch that off herself. Come here, you baby. Come here. But look at how crisp she looks. She's just shed. You wish you could shed like that? She does not want to be touched though, because she's being a fussy baby. Come here, let me get this piece off your face. Can you see it on her face? Come here, little one. All right, baby. She wants to go back. So I'm gonna go let her eat her skin in peace. Yes. So unfortunately, I'm gonna deal with her skin later. I don't think she's in a good mood right now. Come here, I want to get this off your face, Billy. We'll help her out of that later. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So that's a surprise. I didn't think I'm glad she shed, because I was worried that she might shed while we were gone and then she might get stuck shed. And this way now I don't need to worry about it because I can help her. She had latex gloves on for airbrushing. Yeah, safety first. So that's a first. That is neat, isn't it? Nature. Okay, she's looking cute and good, but definitely shiny. I'm not happy. Oh, nose. I got paint on her. That off. There we go. Much better. That together. Yay! Fixed it. All right, I'm not happy with her face. Let's try some of the Pro Krill, since I'm having better luck with Pro Krill. And Citadel's actually nice too. Be happy. Be happy to. Hang on. What'd I miss? All right, I do see. So you got to see something that you probably wouldn't almost hardly ever see on this channel, is you got to see my gecko in shed. That's not going to happen very much. Especially, she was not happy. All right, I'm going to put this brown. No, that's not going to work. Let me use a smaller brush. I'll use my detail brush. I'm going to try to put this inside the Clara. Oh yeah, that's going to work. That's gonna look really good, actually. See if I can do it with this eye as well. Cute as heck. Make her upper lip darker. That's one of the tricks for painting faces, is make the upper lip nice and dark. And so then I'm going to mix some brown with a little bit of this magenta. Let's see what happens. And do the bottom lip as well. Okay, that's much better. I feel like I need to go in and dark line all of everything. I'm always overthinking my painting. Watching you helps me just have more fun with it and go with the flow. Oh, that's so good, Bob's like, what about my painting is making you feel like you can just have more fun with it? Is it because you watching me like mess it up and then fix it and then mess it up and then fix it? But yes, that's exactly how you learn too. Because you just keep trying to improve yourself. I'm gonna overanalyze my painting as well. Especially since I know someone is paying for it, right? That really helps. I feel like commission painting really helped me. I'm much better at my commissions than I am for painting for myself, because I feel like it's a different headspace. And when I paint for other people, I always have to go next level with it. Like, I can't just half-ass it, because somebody else is gonna have it, right? And then it'll always forever be like somebody will say, oh, this is the Shoshie that I got, right? And I don't ever want somebody to pull out a mini that I've done and it's like, that's not something I'm proud of, right? So I have to work on it that much more. I can guarantee you that these minis are probably not leaving this house until they look, you know, good enough that I'm proud of them. It's getting better though as I go. All right, she's got some laces in the back here. We can make those dark. I'm gonna switch to brown and paint these little buckles around her arms. And then also get her shoes brown as well, since that's gonna match those little buckles, right? That's actually super cute. Good, good. Okay. Take what I said back about the wet palette. I think that these do better in a wet palette than they would on a dry. On the dry palette, they're a little bit on the streaky side. She has a little bitty white skull earring. Make that cute as heck. Let's do black. Yeah, the wet palette is definitely causing a little bit of, oh, that's pretty. That's nice. The black dark lined it. That looks good, actually. You know, it's funny because I'm not a fan of dark lining with black, but sometimes you need it. Each one of these little things. Bob6 says, feels like you're winging it a lot, and it works since you're adjusting underway to whatever happens. Yes, like when you spill just now, I would be like, dang, what now? And confused face, but you're just like, okay, let's fix that. Smosh, smosh. There, that's better. Yes, 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 exactly. And that's the thing, is this is all fixable. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like making mistakes because I feel like it's time consuming. But if I have all the time in the world, it doesn't matter, right? If I'm just a hobbyist, the reason why I don't like mistakes as a professional is because they cost me money, right? So I try to get it right the first time, but I am just winging it a lot. Because those happy accidents sometimes can make a better piece. Yeah, I don't think I like the black over here in the dark, but I don't like it in the front. I like the gray in the front. I'm gonna have to go back and redo some of these with the gray and then change with the white. Here's white. Okay. Let's do this so that has a little edge. Oops. Oops. See? Sometimes you can just wipe it off if you mess up. Just wipe it. I get the back of this here. Oh, and we got this whole little thing. Now this is all mostly dark. Some painters are, I mean, I'm very intuitive and I have a lot of practice with, you know, but this is how I've been painting for a long time. Some painters have to plan things out and that works for them, you know, like I am very impatient. I like to see my results pretty quickly, and that's one reason why I quote unquote wing it so much, is because I really want to see what's happening right away. Okay, I had this right there. Let's change that. But we are constantly adjusting. And the thing about, you know, if you paint thinly, your paint doesn't build up that quickly that you can't adjust and adjust. And I paint pretty thinly mostly. All right, let's do some bright highlights up here. That's what the, oop, I just got some in her hair. Don't paint into her hair. There we go. All right, now let's do a little bit of highlighting here on her, this shadow part of her dress. A little bit. And actually, this is going to be pretty bright right here. That's going to be really bright because that's where the lamp is, right? Right across her lap. There we go. And this whole underside of her arm is actually going to be light, pretty light as well. Let me check chat. I like how you said that. Smosh, smosh, smosh. There, that's better. Yeah, well, and I can color match pretty well as well. I'm pretty good. You've seen me. We did some little tests where you guys told me to pick a color, and we tried to match it. And I'm pretty good at being able to match colors, so I can fix stuff pretty easily as long as I can mix that color. Blending. I think if anything, I paint better off stream for sure, because I can slow down a lot more. I feel like a lot of pressure to paint quickly on stream so that you guys don't get bored. All right, I'm going to do a little tiny white highlight in her eyeball. That's perfect. And now the trick is getting the other one to be in the exact same spot. Okay. I did it! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Now she looks scared. Haha, that's perfect. She is scared. Okay, let's do the lamp and the hand, the crazy hand. Let's do this bone, bleach bone. And then we'll wash it with some of the washes. It's a little bright. Let me turn on the brightness so you can see this a little better. Okay, check this out. It's going to look better right now. The gain. A little better, more realistic. Oh, you know what? I want to show you. I want to focus this also because the camera focuses a bit. Get out of focus. Hold on. I see a little, tiny little error. A little bit tricky. Hold on. There's no separation between the little highlight. Go. Better. Yeah, there was no separation between the highlight of her eye and the sclera. Now, I'm dropping my mouse. No, that wasn't my mouse. What was it? That was paint. That was primer. Okay. Looks fantastic. Well, she's getting there for sure. Wait, don't say that quite yet. I appreciate it. Let's see what happens when we get this. Oh, there's a cat hair, dang. Get this old rusty hand painted first. See what happens. I think I need to make it more like a purpley color though. Although yellow is more of a dead color, right? And he is kind of dead. Can't reach all the way back there, but that part wouldn't have too much anyway. Okay, so now here's the part. I think I'm going to have her lamp be more in the pink. Okay, so this is where we're going to use a little bit of this color. This is fluorescent. Hear me out. We're going to use a little fluorescent to vamp up this lamp. It's already got white on it. See how I thin that out and then I cover that in a glaze, you know, I glaze it. See how I glaze it so that it goes into the crevices? And I want that because I want it to be mostly white on the edges, or white, not on the edges. Sorry, I want the edges to be the bright and I want the rest of it to be the fluorescent part. And then we'll be able to put fluorescent across her outfit as well. And it'll already go with the pink that's already there. The reason why, that's why I picked the pink for her lamp. Each panel. Need a little more in here. There we go. And I can kind of move this around and pick it back up with my brush a little bit. Okay, so now the light is shining on her and it's pink. We can give a little bit of a glow. I'm going to add a little bit of ivory to this fluorescence so that we can lighten that up a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to put it on the edges of her little ruffles. On here. See how that starts? And even a little bit on her skin. Just this smidge on her skin. We kind of really feel the halo effect of her lamp. It kind of works. Let's do some more on this knee. And then on the ruffle, we need to go back to our white again and then pick out some of that ruffle. Actually, I'll use the ivory because it's a little bit better quality paint. See, that worked. When I went back over that with the ivory. And I didn't know if it was going to work. I'm just trying out what I think's going to work. But that did work. Thank goodness. Okay. All right, now on the, because in order to make this look correct, we have to go black on the lantern. Does that make sense? Because we need that lantern to glow. And we can't do that unless it's really dark. Yay. Cat hair, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go around all the way around with my black. You know, let me use some of this dark blue from, yeah, I kind of like that better. It's a little bit less harsh. Black is such a stark color, and I don't like to use it a ton if I don't have to. If I have other colors that will take the place of black. Same thing with white. I like to use other colors that aren't as stark. You know, this is reading as black because it's a super dark gray. Take the underside of it. You see how I put my fingers together like this? You see how that stabilizes my hands? So that way when I can paint this, so if I were just doing this, it's not as stable. It's like really hard. But I'll put my fingers together like this and push against them so that it creates almost like, and then I have my arms on the table. And so I'm creating like a tripod of support underneath myself. That is such a huge part of painting. People don't think about these things. See, I'm touching again. I have 3 points. I have my arms are against the table, and my hand is here, and I'm using my own hand as a leverage. Now, ideally, I would be painting her on a little holder. That would be ideal. I don't have any. Do I have any sticky tack somewhere? Where's my Redgrass Games holder? Hold on. By the way, they're sending me another Redgrass Games holder and some new paper to try out. And we're going to be doing a big giveaway soon of that as well. Okay, so I have this. I can put some sticky tack on if I have some. Whoa. If I find the sticky tack now. You're asking me to find something on the desk of mess. The desk of mess. Desk of mess. Please produce my sticky tack or something that I can use. How about this? Haha, poster tack. Toilet paper. Alright, we're gonna do this. So much better. Double-sided poster tape. Foam poster tape. Now, I don't know where the top of this went, but I can use this, oof, that scared me. Oh, because it snapped down. I can use this to brace as well. There we go. Watch what happens when we finish painting this black lantern. What about toilet paper? What did I miss? Beef in the hole? My desk of mess? Is that what we were talking about? it's already looking pretty cool, but we need to get these little dudes painted. There's like little flowers on the edge of her lantern, and then each one of these. Oh, that's better. And it says, no, you said Redgrass Games is sending you new paper. Oh, new paper. Yes. So they're making new hydration sheets that are a little whiter and a little thicker to try. They're one of the reasons why I am sponsored by and continue to support Redgrass Games is because they're always on the lookout to improve their product. They're also doing a price decrease on their wet palette in the very near future, which is kind of cool. So that doesn't happen very much. So like I said, I love this company and I definitely like supporting them and approve of their products. Very rare for a company to go through a price decrease when they're already selling palettes at a decent price, right? They're gonna be going down to like $20. This is just for the simple palette, like the intro kit, which is just the simple palette. I think one sponge and I don't remember if it comes with anything else. Now the kits that I've been selling are not the same thing. They're a little bit more. You get 2 sponges and 50 sheets of palette paper and a wavy. And that's a lot. That's like a whole lot more than what the $20 palettes are going to have. Yeah, I paint the sides of these things even. Look at that. Look at how cute it looks though. It looks like it's really glowing, doesn't it? Alright, I'm gonna be picky and paint the sides of each one of these. My goodness. I can keep rotating this. This particular thing is not, this is a holder from PK Pro. Well, if you can get them at pkpro.de, but it is a Wrathcore holder. It's not the same thing as the ones the Redgrass Games have. Oh my gosh, I really like this little lantern. Okay, last little one piece right here. Look at the sides. I hope you can see all that in detail. Oh, that might be a little big. I have to fix that. Much better. Okay, now, all right, we're there. That doesn't look good at all. What in the heck? I guess that's matte. Let me get my Citadels for the bone, because that could be a million times better. It dried matte, but Shoshie bone. I tried the Red Grass Games brushes, and I have. And I prefer the little one, but I don't care for the big one. Let me show you the difference. The little one is real. See, now I've destroyed this one. I'm so hard on brushes. This is another reason why, like, I'm so picky about brushes. And so this is the little one. It is a 00, and this is the 2. And you can already see it's kind of, it's not quite as springy as I'd like. It's a little smushy. And it also, let me see if I can get it to point. So that's with water in it without rolling it. Let's see what happens when I roll it. So it kind of, it doesn't come to a completely sharp point. I mean, it's pretty okay, but it's just not the same as a Winsor Newton. And Winsor Newtons aren't the greatest either, so see, this is still better. See, that came to a much sharper point. Look at that point. And this is a pretty old number 3. Where'd that, this is a, let's try this. Let's see if I can get this to point. See, it's just a little wide. The belly of it is a little bit, let's compare the length. About the same. Do you see how big the belly is on the Winsor Newton? It's just a little bit fatter, whereas this one is same length, but it's not as full. So it doesn't have the same capacity to hold up to strokes. Right? This, when I press, now this is a 3, so it's not quite comparable, but when I press, it springs back. Look at how it springs back really quick. Now, if I hold this one, it doesn't spring. See how much slower? Ooh, did you see that? It just stayed. It stayed kind of bent. See, that's just a personal preference. The same brush, I have the same issue with the slow fuse brushes. They're just not quite springy enough for me. My favorite right now, I want to say, are probably the Raphaels. They're pretty good. They're pretty springy. Well, this one is trash. This brush is so old. All my brushes are. I really need new brushes. I watch my painting get so much better once I get some new brushes. But yeah, that's how I feel about them right now. All right, I'm gonna add just a little bit of orange over here for the highlights in her hair. I don't know if it's gonna work for what I want it to do. Actually, it works. Slowly. It's gotta dry though. Oops, a bit too much on my brush. Yeah, that's pretty cute actually. And the rest can stay dark. Kind of because it's in the shadow back here. All right, I'm gonna see. Let's do this Shoshie bone on her little. Oh, that needs shaking. Try that. That's gonna be better. Oh yeah, much, much better. All really opaque already. That first coat. I don't like to have to do multiple coats. All right, while that's drying, I'm gonna look for some of that green camo shade that Citadel puts out. This one, Athonian camo shade. I think it's got a green tone to it. You're still here? She's really pretty. Yes, we're very close to being done with her. We need to work on this hair though a little bit, I think. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little too matte now. Maybe I'm a little too picky. Okay, I like that. That matches her shoes now. All right, and let's try this camo shade. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I think put a little bit of this in here. It's sort of a poopy greeny color. I want to see what happens. Ah, yes, that's what I needed. Gross and green. Perfect for the Necromancer. Perfect. It's such a contrast to her. She's so sweet and pink. And she's holding this gnarly, like, gross hand. Am I streaming Monday? I am not coming. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming until I get back on the 30th. So it'll be sometime after that. Let me see when. I'll tell you the next time I'm streaming. We're getting back on the 30th. So I think maybe New Year's Day. Or if not, then on the 3rd. There's a chance I might stream on the 31st, but I'm not promising. We could go. Oh, I have to get going in just like 5 minutes. Let's take her off and put her on her new base. So, what am I going to take her off with? We need some kind of blade. Hold on. Let's see if I can take her off with this. Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. That worked really well. That was one. Okay. Now she's perfect. Let's put her on her new base. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, are you kidding me? I put everything away for safekeeping. Did it fall on the floor? All right, New Year's resolution. You heard it here. I'm gonna try to clean up my desk every time after I stream because this is insane. Here's the dang it. I cannot handle myself. I am in Colorado. Oh, cool. Evil Halfling, not tomorrow. I'll be in Colorado Springs. But message me if you're meeting in between then. That'd be kind of cool. All right, there we go. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. I need to fix her eyes. They're bugging me. Right. Define clean desk. Well, better than what it is now. How about that? How about that? I'm giving her like a little bit of an eyebrow so that she looks a little worried and pensive. Because right now her eyes are a little oval for me. Use a cat hair on the end of that. There, that's perfect. Oh, she's adorable now. Oh my god. Last little final highlight dot. Gonna go on her eye here because that one got covered up. See that? That one. Redo it. Definitely has anime eyes, that's for sure. Let's do another dot. All right, there we go. Oh, she's so cute. I'm gonna give her a little bit of a bright lip on the bottom here. I can point this brush. This brush to twirl. There we go. There. Okay, I'm done. I need to not be picking at her too much. That's how I'm gonna mess her up. That's the other thing, is know when you're done. And then find your super glue. Where'd it go? Oh. Guys, I'm really over myself. I see it. I know it's here. I know it's here. Here it is. You think about cleaning your desk about once a month, but that's as far as you get. Oh, define clean desk. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on her bottom of her shoes. Okay. So I'm gonna place her on the cute base. I'll hold her on there for a minute. I feel better. Still not attached because she's kind of, let's see, maybe I'll have to get some Insta set. I'll just keep holding it for a minute. I like how Zab's like, right, define clean desk. You've been checking out my Insta. You need, gonna need more time. Love the work. Thank you, Sean Allen. I appreciate that. All right, while that's curing, I need to get my Insta set because things aren't gelling. Put a little bit of that in there. All right, now I'm gonna hold her down. Okay, that's awesome and very cute. Now I gotta wait for that to dry, and then I'll touch up a little bit of. No, I'm not happy with that. All right. Well, I'm happy with her eyes. You can't quite see them on cam. Yeah, no, I'm good. I just need to relax. All right, good. I'm glad somebody likes her. Good. Let's look for somebody awesome to hand off to. I want you guys to stick around with me while we raid. I want you to hit the button so we all join the raid. And let's see who's on. Remember, I'm going to email those of you guys who won to let you know about your winning bids. Let's see who is on. It is Friday, so maybe Rainer is on by now. Is he on? Is he gonna be on? I don't know what to do. It's 5:30. Oh wait, that's right. It's not on because it's not my normal time. So we're gonna have to raid somebody from what's Hellstorm Wargaming doing? Let me see. It looks like it looks like a game. Maybe a game? Yeah, he's playing a game, so we can't do that. We can do Captain Madlove. Let's raid Captain Madlove. I love her. We haven't. I don't think we've ever raided her before either. She's doing this really cool, like Christmassy themed thing. Okay. Hold on a second. Back to Twitch. Remember to stick around with me. You want to hit that button with me so we can surprise Captain Madlove.
For a little bit, guys.
Pass on the love.
These new glasses here. Feeling out the situation.
Okay.
I think that
Here we are.
vermilion in the eye recess here.
There we go. All right, guys. Come back when I am back, which will be on the 1st or the 3rd. All right. There you go. Join the raid. Hit that button. Let's all go see Captain Madlove, and I will see you next year. Bye, guys.